I don't know who the fuck Journey is. So that's kind of a hard one to beat. But I'm Ricky. I'm really glad, real quick, that last comic Robert talked about, taking the bus, because I've come to the conclusion that women are the reason that gas prices are high. It's true. It's true. Okay. For example, ma'am, would you rather date a man that has a Ferrari, or would you rather date a man that takes the bus? Not just any bus, the Metro 115 where the bum in the back is peeing and the old lady is shooting up while breastfeeding her child. Which one would you rather choose? Exactly. Something with the car. So men have to get a car to date a woman like you. It's true. And then, where are you from, my ass? Yeah, well, where are you raised? East Los, okay. So, my dad has that tattooed on his stomach. Now, if that guy picked you up in a Ferrari and he took you to King Taco on 3rd Street, would you be like, what the hell? I want to go somewhere nicer. Wouldn't you want to go somewhere nicer outside of his Los? Okay, therefore you have to put gas in his expensive car to take you there. Now, if you were just happy getting on that 115 Metro next to the lady that's shooting up and breastfeeding her child, and next to the man that's peeing next to you, and then the guy that's videotaping you right across, gas would be cheaper, and you would be able to go more places for like 115, 120 transfer, right? Women, lower your standards. Lower them so low, that I am attractive. So I live at home with my mom. We're Mexican, so we never move out, we just build more rooms in the house. So like when you buy a house, it's like 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. But by the time your kids are like 40, it's like 4 bedrooms. The garage has 2 rooms. Someone can be in the car in the front. There's like a bathroom. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Right? And you think about it, like we can afford all these like fixtures. But the minute a window breaks, like throw some foil over it and just leave it alone. Glass is way too expensive. But you know what? Let me go buy like 30 pounds of wood to make this extra room for the in-law I can't stand and the kids I don't even know that you have. You know? It's being Mexican. I'm sorry. Oh my God, it's so hot and like tight in here. The last time I was something this hot and tight, I was crossing the border in a station wagon. No, I'm just playing. I was born here. I was born in East Los. Yeah. I went on a date recently with this girl, and she was 5'2", real little. She was real full though. She had big boobs, big booty, really pretty. We dated 3 times, went 3 dates. Asked her to be my girlfriend, and I decided I'm gonna do her. And not only am I gonna do her, I'm gonna do her good. I'm gonna make her like a puppet by the time I'm okay. Sorry. So, you know, we're about to have sex. And we're playing this game where she takes off an article of clothing, I take off an article of clothing. I'm smart because I wear like 5 shirts, 2 shorts, 5 pairs of socks, 3 shoelaces, you know, so by the time she's butt naked, I'm just like, forget it, let's go! And then, you know, we're doing it, and she's like looking at me, and she's like smiling, and she goes, oh my God, I'm just so amazed. I'm like, 'cause I'm amazing, right? I'm a god. And she goes, no, like for being a big guy, like you got a little dick. So then I was like, that's funny, because for being a little girl, you got a big vagina. So, you know, keep going at it, and then she like, I'm almost positive she fakes it, but I'm just gonna say she hit the mile. And it kind of scared me, because like I've seen The Exorcist about 100 times about it. She came short of just spitting up green vomit. Like her head was turning, she was like bouncy. She floated for a second, you know? And I was like, oh man, and she's like, did you finish? And I was like, I don't know how guys fake orgasms. So I just did this, I go, oh yeah, totally finished. Haven't heard from her since. Yeah. But it's true, that's the orgasm phase. Oh my god, I got a cramp in my cheek. But it's true though, and it's like, I always wonder though, like, when I watch like other, like porn stars have sex, or like my dogs for instance, like any mammal, that face, if it's a real moment, it's real, because my dog makes it too sometimes. But my dog's epileptic though, so you know, that's where it comes from. And speak of dogs, I once dated this girl who had a German Shepherd, and she used to call her Lassie. But she was like a wetback. So it wasn't Lassie, it was Lassie. Hi Lassie.
Hi Lassie.
Okay, real quick, in Spanish, we have like 7 extra letters. There's a CH, because C and H are just too much to like have apart. And then we have a letter with 2 L's. It sounds like a Y, right? So one time she texts me. She goes, I want you to come over and hang out with me and Lassie. She goes, and Yegar. 2 Y's, E-J-A-R. I was like, that means leave. You want me to come and then leave? And she goes, no, that drink, you know, you gotta go. Jaeger. J-A-G-E-R. I should have known something was wrong when there were 5 people in her family and they had 10 cars in her lawn. And like half of them weren't even running. I should have known. I was like, ding! So, that and the fact she didn't know her parents. But you know. Yeah. So is everyone drunk or drinking tonight? Get in there, yeah. I'm there. There's this little can, it's about this big. It's called the Four Loko. Anyone ever heard of it? Don't drink it. Don't take a sip. Don't look at it. I'm almost positive that was in the book of Revelation, like the last drink. But quick story about my Four Loko experience and why I'm totally against it. So I live with my parents, and when I was 18, it was like, you can't go out, you can't go out, you can't go out. So I was like, all right, you guys are old, I'll just sneak out. So they would fall asleep, and I would jump through my window, over my neighbor's yard, over my other neighbor's yard, and walk out. One day my friend was like, let's go to a barbecue. I was like, I'm good, I'm hungry, let's go. So I went to this barbecue, I'm starving, haven't eaten all day. I'm like, where's all the food? Where's all this food? And then I asked the guy whose house, I was like, wait, do you have any food left? He's like, oh, we just finished the last of the hot dogs. I was like, oh, you guys like grilled them? He's like, no, we just boiled like 3 of them. I was like, this is not a damn barbecue. This is like somebody relaxing with their girlfriend and you just came to talk about it. He's like, you know, but if you're thirsty, he's like, well, I'd like some Four Locos. I was like, all right, I'll take one. I was so hungry. I only tasted the watermelon. So I finished the can in like a second. Then his girlfriend was like, oh, this tastes like shit, do you want it? I was like, yeah, I'll take it. They passed it down, finished another one. In less than 15 minutes, 2 Four Locos. That's 8 locos that were in me. That's 2 more than any girl I've ever known. Right? So then I get up like this, sitting on the couch. I get up, I'm just like, bye everybody. Go to another kickback where there's actually food, so I'm eating, I'm drinking more. And then like at 3 a.m. I'm like, all right, now I gotta jump all these fences and get back into my house. So the first fence is literally this high. It's a little hedge. And I'm just like, and I just throw myself, roll on the grass. The next one, jump over the same. I get to my room and I'm like, maybe I just stay awake. If I just stay awake, maybe I'll be drunk or hungover in the morning. Wrong. I think they should teach kids about hangovers when they're like 15, rather than us experiencing it for ourselves. Okay, so then, I wake up and I'm just like, oh God. It's Sunday, so I figure my whole family's at church. I walk out of my room, my mom walks in, she's like, wanna go have breakfast? I was like, no. So I go back into my room, I'm like, I gotta vomit. So I'm holding this bag, but I'm too weak. So I get the hoops and I tag it on my ears. Like a pack, I was like, as I'm throwing up in this bag, the smell's coming back to my face. No more for locals, you guys. Thank you very much.